Also use the same gorgeous translucent material for the dock. And check out these beautifully crafted new icons. So clean and yet so fundamentally still Mac. And check out that trash can. That is a gorgeous trash can. You wouldn't believe how much time we spent crafting a trash can. The next area we really wanted to handle was SMS. Now, we all love iMessage. We can continue our conversation seamlessly from device to device. But then we have these green bubble friends. And, you know, they have inferior devices, and they insist on sending us messages, and we don't want to hold it against them. But the problem is that those messages don't show up on our other devices.
This is in stark contrast to Android. If you look at their latest release, less than 1 out of 10 of their customers are on their latest software. And if you looked at a broader group, over a third of their customers are running a version of Android from 4 years ago. That's like ancient history. Now,
CloudKit is effectively free with limits. And so we collected our crack product marketing team, shoved them in their VW minibus, and set them out on the road. Now, they first ventured south, discovering OS X Oxnard. Now, this wasn't quite right, but undeterred, they headed east, landing at OS X Rancho Cucamonga. Still, we hadn't quite hit the mark, so they boldly ventured north, landing at OS X Weed. Now, strangely, this one had large pockets of support within the product marketing organization. But saner heads did prevail, and they set off on what then was a somewhat more circuitous path that took them ultimately to a place that embodies the beauty and power of OS X. We discovered OS X Yosemite, or even reminders. So here I'm supposed to practice for a demo, and I forgot to do that, but it's too late now. You just have not had chili by the campfire until you've eaten it with one of Johnny's custom-crafted aluminum spoons. It's the diamond-cut chamfered edges that really make the experience.
So I think I'm going to appeal to the inner developer in all of us. I'm going to type in, I hope the rope is, wait for it, multi-threaded.
How about that parallel programming joke? You did not see that coming. Next. And you know, to give these people some inspiration about what they might be able to experience at karaoke night, you just summon a picture from last year's karaoke event. Now that ought to get them going. Well, this is from my mom. Now, she surely wants to grill me about the newest 4th-tier LLVM compiler in Safari, but this is not the right time. I know you'd all love to hear from Mom, but I'm going to screen. I'm welcome. So let's have my Mac dial via my iPhone. I talk to people like him all the time, of course. This is all very normal for me.
Now, many of these customers were switchers from Android. They had bought an Android phone by mistake and then had sought a better experience and a better life. I'd like to bring Craig back up to the stage. Craig?
I missed you guys. Flag. Now here's a nice message. I don't know who this fellow is, but he says, great collaboration. You and Johnny have really come together really well. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, dear God. Well, this would be a good time to demonstrate our quick delete feature, where I can drag all the way across and delete at a glance.
And I can do the same thing with a video message or even with a selfie. So I'm going to dare a selfie here. Let's hold down the camera button. Video messages can take up space. They'll self-destruct unless you choose to keep, whoa, what's this? So Craig should be backstage, but he apparently has sent me a message and it looks important, so if you don't mind, I'm going to play it back. And I can play it back in line even with the video message here.
Joss, we've got a serious situation developing back here. I can't control this. These aren't going to work. Brian, you've got to do something. I got it. Joss, I'm going to need you to buy us one more time.
Enterprise. Now, it turns out that iOS, yeah, well, they got one enterprise guy over there, I know. In fact, 98% of the Fortune 500 uses iOS, and we're going to get the last two. Now, we also improve our management. Yes, the enterprise guy back there. Now, when I was a kid, the refrigerator was the center of family sharing. Our refrigerator looked just like this, except the kid had gray hair.
I want to invite my colleague Superman back to the stage.
This is clearly some kind of endurance training thing Tim is doing to me.